Warning, this podcast contains naughty words, so if you don't like it, go away.
Okay, what happened to the proper, warning, this podcast contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised.
You make it too difficult.
It's the same line over and over again.
Yeah, but see, you don't do it.
I would have also accepted. I just didn't want to do it. That would have been a cool comeback.
I didn't even think of that.
So why did you change the podcast intro to that one?
Because I couldn't be bothered doing the old one.
Fair enough then. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Gareth's Random Ramblings. I just want to say a great big g'day to our listener in Germany, our listener in the United Arab Emirates somehow, so g'day. And also, where was the other one we saw? Oh, there's one in Poland and then there's one in Canada.
And a couple in Australia as well.
And New Zealand, yeah.
But
we do take the piss, because I take the piss because, we do all this work and everything, and we honestly have about 15 people that listen. And I was having a look on one of the websites today, and it could actually figure out where you guys are from. Doesn't matter, it doesn't tell you houses or anything else like that, so don't worry, I'm not going to be sending drones or anything.
It just tells us whereabouts in the world you are, which is really cool. But just not to be mistaken, Gareth, not g'day. Kia ora, thank you.
Yeah, g'day, kia ora, same thing. It's all good. Happy Anzac Day to everyone as well. We're recording this on Anzac Day, where there's been a few touching moments of remembrance from, all around the world, especially, you talk about the fuckwits.
Oh,
super quick.
The fuckwits, yes. Well, I don't know if anyone had heard, but here in Waiouru, which is the biggest army camp in New Zealand, some fuckwit motorcycle guys decided to rev their engines during the last post, and to be honest, these guys don't really deserve a lot of publicity, so that's as far as I'm going. They're fuckwits.
Yeah, fair enough. For you people in Poland and Europe and Uruguay and United Emirates, the last post is a song which we used to remember the people that went to war and died. It's kind of like if you imagine someone, they're the equivalent of someone booing and yelling during your national anthem or whatever song, that's kind of almost to the extent of what happened. They were just complete and utter retards. But that's pretty much about it we should talk about, because it's 100 years since Gallipoli, so it's time for remembering the good shit, not
Oh, yes, and for those of you who don't know what the Anzacs are, that's the New Zealand and Australian troops who were used as shields for the British coming into Gallipoli 100 years ago.
I would have also said target practice for the Turks, but fair enough.
It was pretty much the same, really.
If you Google what happened at Gallipoli, you'll find out, and it's interesting and also sad, but interesting but also sad. It's one of those weird things. But anyway, but no, I just wanted to say something because we're going to move on now to the funny stuff that we normally like to talk about and everything else like that. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So, Jurassic Park now, counting down. Chris Pratt's done a AMA on Reddit for it and everything.
Oh, really?
It's getting closer. I'm looking excited. Did you know that he was doing a behind the scenes for Parks and Rec, which we
have been totally addicted to
now loving and watching. And he got sent a text message from Steven Spielberg while he was filming it. So it's him going, hey, this is behind the scenes and all this kind of stuff. And his phone goes off and he goes, oh, God. Sorry, Stephen, we'll have to talk later about... so I'm shooting behind the scenes for Parks and Rec at the moment. We'll have to talk more about the 4th Jurassic Park movie. Yeah. Because he thought it was a prank until he got a phone call from Steven Spielberg saying, hey, quick question, do you want to be in the 4th Jurassic Park movie?
Oh my God.
So, yeah,
so cool.
So there you go. So now Big Fat Andy is now really skinny Chris Pratt, bulked up and everything else like that.
Yeah. He's gone absolutely.
He would be my man crush, and he's my inspiration. If he can do it, then I can do it. Granted, of course, my job doesn't really necessarily need me to bulk up in 6 months, but if I didn't have to do anything else but bulk up,
that's all right. He probably has a really small penis with the amount of steroids he probably had to take to get that bulk.
He didn't take steroids. You know this, don't you?
Really? No.
He just spent 7 months at the gym doing it every day and just smashing it out.
Oh, God, who has that kind of time?
Well, it's his job. And there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in our world-famous hold music. So wait there 2 seconds while I think about what the hell it was I was going to say. So please hold. You know what? I honestly can't remember it. I cannot remember what I was talking about. That pause lasted about 10 minutes, by the way, people. This is why we need to start scripting, because we normally we would talk during the week. We'll be fine. We'll be like, hey, that'll make a funny story. This will make a funny story. This will make a funny story. And we just go, no, and just gone. You know what it is, I think?
What?
I think it's a bit because we are in the middle of moving and, like, sorting out houses, and then you've got your sister coming as well, so... This week has been a bit of a real bitch, really, because it's
2 weeks have been crazy.
It has. It's. I know we like to make up bullshit excuses, kind of thing, for not doing the podcast, but honestly, it's you 14 people out there or 15 people who haven't been to listen to this podcast are the only reason why we do it. Because other than that, well, it's the only reason why I keep doing it, because it's fun to think that I'm actually entertaining someone. Someone's listened to this and downloaded it for the time, you know?
I love doing this. I think it's great. I'm really stoked that you allowed me to come into your baby and do this as well, you know?
Yep, and then just need to talk a little bit closer to the mic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, praise me again. Continue it again. Keep the praise coming. I need my ego to be stroked.
Oh,
yes. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. You keep it clean. You keep it clean. You keep it clean. You keep it clean. And listeners, keep it clean as well, because it's a family show. It's a family show with fucks and cunts and shit. It's just family
seriously,
show.
this last couple of weeks have been insane for us, and we're packing to move house finally, and
we're trying to find out where in the house we can hold our computer so we can get internet, so we can upload things and download things
and talk to you lovely people.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yes.
But we have had a look at a couple of houses where if everything goes to plan, everything will be sweet. And we're going to do this all the shit properly, and might even put up a couple of YouTube videos and stuff. Not right now though, because as we pointed out, Bex is wearing a lovely ensemble today because she's about to head out soon to go babysitting, which is fine and dandy and sus, and I'm in my boxes. So it's pretty much, no, we've got to keep this one a family friendly and a family clean show. Yet we swear, and yet here I am in my boxes. It's crazy. And after this, I'm grabbing to kill Kenny because, you know, why
because
not?
he can. Because unfortunately, I do have to go back to work today. I've been at work this morning already, and I'm working again this evening, and...
Unless, of course, you know, immigration's listening and we're earning way too much money, then no, we're not. We're not earning anything. We're not doing nothing. We're just staying at home doing nothing. I don't know. The NSA might be listening to this. Mention one bad word and all of a sudden, boom, you're on the list. So it's fine.
No.
Conspiracy. Oh, we're on the list now.
Oh, stop it.
We're on the list now.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, no, so it's been fun, this podcast today, because we have no idea what we're meant to be talking about. Honestly, I reckon everyone out there, not only should you download my book, because 2 people have downloaded it so far,
Yay!
But honestly, send us some questions. No matter where you're from, send us in some questions, and we can answer them. We can, no matter what kind of question it is. I think the only one we won't answer is what's our PIN numbers and stuff. Because even though we've got our $2.20, it's
security reasons, we're not going to answer certain things. But come and ask
my
us.
PIN number's 5382, so it's fine.
Ask
and
us.
If you can find my credit card and everything else like that, go for gold.
Yeah, he's also lying there. But
thanks, Bex. Ruin the joke.
Oh, boo. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, ask us some questions, please. We would love to hear what you'd like to hear about. You know, Gareth and I don't just do the jokey nonsense. We also do serious stuff. And we're actually having a really good chat in the car about, what on earth were we talking about? We were talking about the war, weren't we?
This is what happens. We talk about stuff and then it's like, yeah.
And very interesting conversations, too.
And then we forget. It just goes out the window. But anyway. So basically, this has been 9 minutes of random bullshit.
Random ramblings.
Random ramblings, maybe. That was the only reason why I didn't call it bullshit, is because iTunes wouldn't let me do it. I was going to Gareth's bullshit, but no. So yes, anyway, so thank you very much. We'll leave this one early, because I think the last 3 have been 16, 14, and then 19 minutes. So let's make this one less than 10. So thank you very much, everyone. As I said, inazoria.com, GarethJamesThomas.com, or gjtpro@gmail.com. Please send me an email, no matter where you are in the world, and we'll answer all your questions. I really want to see if the Polish person does it, or if they just listen to us by mistake. That would be fun. All right, anyway.
Get in touch, please.
Toodaloo, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye in Polish, and we will catch you next week.
Alrighty, see you guys later.